Bill Stewart, I have the pleasure of sitting on council with. I respect the man very much. He is the chair of the Eddystone Civil Service Commission. He has put in countless hours not to just find us 4 full-time police officers, but to find us the best 4 full-time police officers. He's worked with MOPEX. He has binders, I kid you not, that are this thick.
Okay.
Last week we swore in our 3rd full-time police officer. We're looking to swear in our 4th one by the end of June. Bill is also looking into recycling. He's reached out to other communities, set up meetings. He wants to get a feasibility study for the borough of Eddystone. With that, I would like to introduce the president of the RRPOE, Bill Stewart.
First, I want to share with everybody a little story about a house at the Divide. As those of you, I'm sure many of you are aware that my wife, Diane Stewart, is actually the treasurer of the Eddystone Republican Party. So you can imagine the difficulty when you come home and say, Eddystone needs a change, and we just started the Reformed Republican Party of Eddystone. It's been a difficult 8 weeks for her. However, she's handled herself with dignity, professionalism, and the spirit of clean politics. I just want to take a moment to recognize her and her efforts with the opposing team. So reform, according to our website, reform is to improve without altering the fundamentals of the system. That's our definition of reform, even though other definitions have been floated out there. So go ahead, label me a reformer. It's a label that I'll wear proudly. Now I'll take a moment for those who have spent their lives at Eddystone. I want you to kind of just sit back and close your eyes for a minute, and I want you to remember back 10 years ago, or maybe 20 years ago, or 30 years ago. This place has changed, and it has not been a change for the good. Just ask our lifelong stoners, like Cousin Barbara Rolls, like Stan and Judy Signa, like Gloria Barry, the widow of our former mayor, Skip Barry. The town has changed. Maybe not for the good, but we all still believe that Eddystone is a good place to live. But it's not the great Eddystone of yesteryear. What we're seeing in the community now, we're seeing too many for sale signs planted in our neighbors' yards. We're seeing too many industrial businesses closing their doors. We're seeing too much illegal drug activity plaguing our streets, and too much political posturing in council chambers to do anything about it. To reform, improve, and restore the greatness of Eddystone. That's what the Reformed Republican Party of Eddystone is all about. So I've been asked to kind of close things tonight. I'm proud to be the leader of the Reformed Republican Party of Eddystone. I'm proud to have campaigned with these individuals to my right. I'd like to give one last good round of applause for Alan Reeves Jr., Lever 822, who will be the next mayor of Eddystone. With 10 plus years already on Borough Council, Ms. Karen Reeves is seeking another term as a 4-year council person, Lever 827. Karen, your work for our town is not finished. Ms. Kellyanne Butkus, Lever 830, 4-year council position. Keller, we all know that you're ready, willing, and able to fight for our town. Lever 826, Ms. Beth Gross. Beth, please remind us on a daily basis that we need to take our head out of the sand and we need to address the illegal drug activity that is plaguing our community. And I truly appreciate everybody's support for myself at Lever 825. And let's not we forget our veteran. We actually had to talk Despo into running for another 2-year seat. And she would be here this evening if it wasn't for her surgery, but a big round of applause, which I'd love to have. So many have asked, why RRPOE? And we simply answered, experience, openness, teamwork, and proven results. There comes a point in time in everyone's life that you need to take a stand. You need to stand up, call out what's wrong, and fight for what's right. As most of you are aware, I was asked to run on the endorsed Republican Party ticket, and I declined for the following reasons. Their ticket lacks experience. Their ticket lacks openness. And in fact, I would describe it as closed-minded approach to addressing the concerns of our citizen. Their political agenda does not foster teamwork among all members of council. And Councilman Patterson, I'll point to you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And their political posturing in borough chambers makes it very difficult to produce results for the betterment of our town. Experience, the RRPOE ticket. We bring 3 incumbents, Short, Reeves, and Stewart, with a combined 32 years of experience in the Eddystone Borough government. On the other hand, the endorsed Republican ticket consists of 5 candidates, with only one having less than 5 months of experience. And 4 members of that ticket have never before run for public office. And to be quite honest, the lack of experience offered by the endorsed ticket literally scares the bejesus out of me. I was appointed to council February 2012, and I was absolutely blessed with the fact that Despo Tadashore, with 20 years experience, sat on my left side, and Karen Reeves, with over 10 years experience, sat on my right. I remember very well sitting at the first council meeting extremely nervous